clarity through the fog of war. Why decision-making is easier with ParaDEVS over Monte Carlo. Stop guessing, start knowing. For decades, the military has relied on Monte Carlo simulations. To find out if a strategy works, these systems run the same scenario 10,000 times just to roll the dice and find an average. The computational cost of this probabilistic guessing is staggering. First, the process involves immense redundant work as the computer recalculates the same physics over and over, essentially wasting 99% of its power on luck rather than insight. Furthermore, this method often misses the black swan events because it only samples a few paths, leaving critical failures to remain hidden until they lead to a total system breakdown. Ultimately, these inefficiencies lead to a runtime wall, where a complex 24-hour campaign stress test would take over a year to complete, rendering the results obsolete before they are even generated. ParaDEVS, Paratemporal Discrete Event System specification, changes the game. Instead of rolling dice to guess the outcome, ParaDEVS builds a parallel state tree that explores every single possibility simultaneously. ParaDEVS provides 4 critical advantages that redefine military simulation. It offers 100% visibility by mapping outcomes instead of sampling them, exploring every possible hit and miss branch to ensure no high-consequence risk is ignored. This leads to deterministic certainty, where exact probability mass flows through the tree to provide the mathematically absolute truth of a strategy's performance in a single pass. The limitation of such tree expansion is its exponential expansion. Homomorphic merging is the trick that lets ParaDEVS explore huge decision spaces without drowning in exponential trees. In a raw Monte Carlo-style expansion, every stochastic choice creates a new branch. In complete contrast, ParaDEVS employs homomorphic merging to control expansion. Roughly, 2 states are homomorphic if they are decision indistinguishable, meaning that they differ only in internal details that don't matter to the decision process. When ParaDEVS detects 2 such states, it merges them into a single node in the tree, thereby cutting off further unnecessary growth. Recent regional conflicts highlight the effectiveness of modern missile defense, where shoot, look, shoot tactics have achieved 90% intercept rates. This adaptive sequencing conserves inventory while maintaining a high probability of defeat. ParaDEVS brings analytical clarity to these strategy choices by evaluating multiple concepts such as single shot versus shoot, look, shoot simultaneously under identical stochastic conditions. Unlike traditional Monte Carlo approaches, which are slow and produce noisy results requiring numerous sample trajectories, ParaDEVS uses parallel tree expansion and homomorphic merging to generate efficient, noise-free curves for intercepts and inventory burndown. The ParaDEVS framework lets the commanders and planners access these analyses as they come in to directly compare distinct strategies almost instantly, identifying winning patterns and critical vulnerabilities in the time it takes for a conventional simulation to finish its first trial. The results aren't just incremental, they are revolutionary. In a case study focusing on the engage portion of a kill chain, shifting from Monte Carlo to ParaDEVS approach achieves a roughly 26 times real-time simulation speedup. While legacy Monte Carlo methods require billions of trials and over a year of runtime to produce error-prone estimates, the ParaDEVS future delivers deterministic trees and total knowledge in just a few hours. In critical situations, this allows moving the mission thread implementation through stages faster and more confidently. In high-stakes conflict, the law of large numbers is a liability. You don't need 1,000 guesses, you need one clear path to victory. ParaDEVS delivers the only uncertainty-aware foundation for mission-level decisions that is fast enough for battlefield operations and rigorous enough for enterprise-level analysis. Under time pressure, when decisions about interceptor allocation, battery positioning, or ammunition depth cannot wait, this multi-chi resolution flow is invaluable. Decision-makers can act on early, stable trends, and then update their choices as finer-grained results arrive, all without rerunning the simulation or waiting for Monte Carlo convergence. In short, ParaDEVS transforms defensive strategy analysis from a slow, noisy statistical exercise into a fast, structured, and confidence-building decision process.